My God, I hate drugs.
A former Foreign Affairs Secretary wants to be the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. Senator Cynthia Villar made the revelation on the sidelines of today's campaign rally of the regional party Hugpong ng Pagbabago. Also at the rally, presidential daughter Sara Duterte shared her thoughts on the idea of former House Speaker Pantaleon Bebot Alvarez getting his old job back. Our Joyce Ilas has the latest from Quezon City. Joyce, tell us more about this.
Tia, it was a festive day for Hugpong ng Pagbabago senatorial bets as they barnstormed Pateros and the Votage Quezon City today. Residents warmly welcomed candidates. Some of them discussed their plans, while some also sang and danced to entertain the public. Now, at the sidelines of the campaign, however, politicians discussed who can and will possibly replace House Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in the 18th Congress.
House Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo will end her term in June, raising speculations as to who will replace her. At the sidelines of Hugpong ng Pagbabago's campaign caravan in Pateros, Senator Cynthia Villar says former Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano is seeking support for his bid as next House Speaker. Villar is National Director of the Nacionalista Party, Cayetano's political party. She says NP will back Cayetano's speakership bid only if he gets the support of President Duterte for the fourth highest position in the land.
I think nangangampanya na si Senator Cayetano para maging Speaker of the House, and syempre naman partido susuportahan, but of course malaki ang say ni President sa Speaker of the House. So I think in the end malaki ang magagawa na mapili ng presidente ng Pilipinas kung sino ang magiging Speaker of the House.
Cayetano hosted the campaign caravan of Davao Mayor Sara Duterte's regional party in Pateros. Asked about the speakership, Cayetano says he and the president already have an understanding on the matter. In October, Cayetano said he had a heart-to-heart talk with the president about having a leadership position at the House of Representatives. He is running for a congressional seat in Taguig.
Ako, I'm not concerned about any endorsements for the speakership because I'm secure kung ano na pag-usapan namin ng liderato ng ating bansa, and malinaw ang instruction sa amin na tumulong muna na may panalo mga kandidato natin.
Asked about the speakership issue, the presidential daughter says she is a mere bystander when it comes to Congress. However, the Davao City mayor has a response when asked about PDP Laban's top choice to lead Batasan, former House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez. Some congressmen earlier revealed that the presidential daughter may have had a hand in Alvarez's ouster after the State of the Nation address in 2018.
Siguro yung nasubukan na at hindi naging successful, wag na siguro. Pero of course, PDP naman yan, HNP naman kami.
Mayor Duterte also says the former Leyte Representative Martin Romualdez is interested in becoming House Speaker. In earlier rallies, Sara Duterte's ally, Marinduque Representative Lord Alan Velasco, was introduced as next House Speaker. Meanwhile, Pateros and Quezon City residents warmly welcomed the Hugpong senatorial bets. In 2016, Quezon City had more than 1.1 million registered voters, and Pateros almost 34,000 voters.
Tia, Hugpong ng Pagbabago will take a break from campaigning as a group tomorrow and this weekend. Next week, Sara Duterte's party will continue to go around Metro Manila to court more voters. Tia.
Joyce, Hugpong, of course, is a regional party, but when does or are there any plans on Sara Duterte's part to register her group as a national political party?
As of now, Mayor Sara Duterte said that there is no plan to do such. She admitted earlier that some of the officials of her party are urging her to turn their regional group into a national political party. However, she does not agree to this for now, saying that Hugpong was made to develop the Davao region, that's Region 11, and it would be unfair for Davao if the group would take on another responsibility as a national party without accomplishing its promise to the Davao region first. Now, we also asked her if she is using Hugpong in preparation for a presidential bid in 2022. And she said that she is just helping those candidates who sought her support. And earlier, if you recall, she said that she will make her decision whether or not she will run for the presidency in months leading to the filing of a certificate of candidacy in October 2021. Yeah.
Joyce Ilas there reporting.
The government's Build, Build, Build program front and center on President Duterte's agenda today. He led the inauguration of 2 infrastructure projects in Valenzuela and Caloocan cities. Our senior correspondent Ina Andolong reports.
One project opened, another one broke ground. President Duterte led the opening of the NLEX Harbor Link Segment 10 project, which will cut travel time between the port area in Manila and NLEX from 1 hour to just about 5 minutes. About 20,000 motorists are expected to benefit from this daily.
This new highway is expected to decongest Metro Manila by providing access to NLEX without the need to pass through EDSA or the Balintawak Toll Plaza. I am hopeful that the remaining portion of the NLEX Harbor Link project will be completed within the next 2 years.
Another much-anticipated project, the NLEX-SLEX Road Connector project, which officially began its construction. Its target completion, end of 2022. Now, these are good news, of course, but President Duterte himself earlier admitted that there have been delays in the government's infrastructure program, citing lack of workers. His Public Works Secretary, however, is disputing this, saying, as far as he's concerned, they are on track. He admits there are challenges, but these aren't so much about lack of workers.
There are just challenges, but I wouldn't say there are major delays. There are just some challenges, but that's part of the process.
Challenges being?
Well, of course, right-of-way challenges, but we form task forces.
Secretary Mark Villar says the issue with regards to workers is really just about matching the skills needed to what are available. He says some infrastructure projects are in need of specialists, which could only be provided by foreign workers. To further ensure that there are no delays in Build, Build, Build projects, economic managers earlier asked COMELEC to exempt at least 200 infrastructure projects in the election ban on roadworks. The ban will begin on March 29 and last for 45 days. COMELEC has yet to act on this, but officials are optimistic they will get a favorable response. Budget Secretary Ben Jokno says they didn't even prepare a backup plan in case COMELEC decides otherwise.
No need for a backup plan. I mean, it's in the interest of everybody that we get this started. This is not going to influence the election anyway. Ang nakaka-affect yan yung sa local level kung mga small projects, like projects of mayor or congressman, like that.
Some of the projects being sought exemption are ongoing, some are new. For the new ones, funding will come from this year's budget, which has yet to be signed by the president. Congress passed the budget about 3 weeks ago, and until now it has yet to reach the president's office because it is still being printed. Secretary Jokno says they expect a copy next week, and he expects a signing or the enactment by mid-March.
Mayor Duterte lashing out at the opposition slate over its supposed obsession about a debate challenge, but Ocho Diretso is determined to make the face-off happen as it formally seeks to help the Commission on Elections to mount the debate. Angeli Mario has more.
It appears hugpong ng pagbabago campaign manager Sara Duterte Carpio has had enough of the debate challenge of opposition senatorial candidates. Now the Davao City Mayor is comparing Ocho Diretso to a black hole.
Kung ang mga HNP supported senators ay ang sun, ang HNP ay ang moon, sila po ay parang black hole. They're very depressing, very dark, and very disorganized.
But Ocho Diretso says no.
We go straight to the people habang sila hakot crowd. Hindi dark yung mensahe namin. Ang mensahe po namin yung karanasan ng bawat Pilipino araw-araw.
Duterte Carpio also hits the opposition for even asking her to set rules for the face-off.
Ngayon, uutusan ako, I am the mayor of Davao City, I am the chairman of HNP. Tapos, gagawin akong secretary ng merong obsessive disorder na grupo, may fixation sa debate.
But for former Congressman Erin Tanyada, this only means one thing.
Tingin ko, takot na sila humarap sa amin eh. Kaya nga kami ay pumunta sa COMELEC na sila na mismo magtakda ng rules para wala nang magrereklamo na one-sided yung rule against them.
And just to make the debate a reality, the opposition wants elections officials to be involved.
Sana sila ang mag-officiate ng isang debate sa pagitan ng 8 diretso candidates at ng hugpong ng pagbabago.
Former Solicitor General Pilo Hilbay says the debate will be an opportunity for the public to know where the candidates stand on a number of issues and, at the same time, to scrutinize them.
Isang tumatakbo dyan, pinipilit niya na graduate siya ng UP Law, graduate siya ng Princeton, pero kapag tinatanong siya, tumatakbo dun sa press.
Is an apparent reference to Ilocos Norte Governor Amy Marcos, whose college and law degrees have been questioned. The COMELEC says it will study the request of 8 Derecho.
Pag-aaralan po ng COMELEC yan, matagal na rin nating nararamdaman yung pangangailangan para sa isang debate kung saan lahat ay dadalo, hindi yung paisa-isa lang.
Samira Gutok says Duterte Carpio's response to 8 Derecho's debate challenge reflects her candidate's capability and credibility. For now, the opposition has no choice but to wait if Hugpong will take on the challenge.
The Commission on Elections stepping up its crackdown on illegal campaign materials ahead of the midterm polls. Election officials say they will keep these materials as evidence for possible filing of cases against erring candidates. Cian Arcangel tells us more.
Using metal rods and wire cutters, policemen and MMDA personnel take down a huge tarpaulin of Senate Bet Bongo along Rojas Boulevard in Manila. A few kilometers away at the San Andres district, MMDA and Public Works personnel remove posters of senatorial candidates on electric posts and wires.
Ang pangkaraniwang nakikita nating violation, out of place, wala sa tamang poster area. May nakita rin tayo mga sobrang lalaki.
The Commission on Elections is stepping up its crackdown on illegal campaign materials ahead of the May 13 midterm polls. Its partners in Oplan Baclas, the police, MMDA, DPWH, and even the LTFRB. Their mission, take down campaign materials that violate election rules. Top officials of the PNP, led by Director General Oscar Albayalde, MMDA, and LTFRB, joined COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez in doing the rounds in Manila to remove illegal campaign posters and tarpaulins. Jimenez says no poster will be spared in Oplan Baclas.
Mga ibang material naman na ang laman ay seasonal. Maligayang Pasko o di kaya medyo generic. Sulong tayo, ganyan-ganyan. So tinatanggal natin pare-pareho yan kasi pare-parehong tinuturing na campaign materials.
COMELEC rules state posters should not be more than 2 feet by 3 feet in size, while streamers should not exceed 3 feet by 8 feet. They are only allowed in common poster areas identified by the local election officer, such as plazas and markets. Campaign stickers are allowed on motor vehicles, but limited to 8.5 inches in width and 14 inches in length. Jimenez says that while candidates may not have a hand in putting up the illegal campaign materials, they could be held liable if these are not taken down after receiving a notice of violation from the COMELEC. He says COMELEC will keep the illegal campaign materials taken down during Oplan Baclas as evidence for possible filing of cases against erring candidates.
Pag nagbigay ka ng notice, nilalagyan mo siya ng responsibility. Ayun na, tatanggalin na. Nilalagyan siya ng responsibility, baka matamaan kayo, na to take it down. So pag hindi niya tinake down, yun ang liability niya.
Jimenez says Oplan Baclas will focus on removing campaign materials of senatorial candidates and party list groups for now. He adds operations will continue until the campaign for national and local positions ends on May 11.
We'll be giving directive to all the regional directors sa buong bansa para po gawin din itong pagbaklas ng mga illegal posters.
As candidates ramp up their campaign, COMELEC urges them to remind their supporters about the limits on posters so they wouldn't face charges of violating election rules.